Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In today's video, I'll be discussing the impact of real-world events on XRP, which means we'll cover a lot of ground. It appears that efforts are being stepped up to put the cause of the blackout on the sun. What's the best project for offline payments? Pylara scientists are working on an early warning system in case a solar superstorm knocks out the internet for weeks or months. Now, for as long as you've owned XRP, you've been warned that a major blackout is inevitable. Intense online assault. World Economic Forum has talked about that several times in the past. Once the current financial system crashes and reboots, the new one will be ready to go. I've been believing for a while that the United States is going to establish a CBDC, and this supports that idea. However, they'll need a crisis to take that step. It's possible that this is that dire circumstance. As was noted, Ripple is a leading provider of technology for offline CBDCs. The advent of offline transactions is, as I have always argued, a game changer. As a result, I believe that many of the nations now collaborating with Ripple prefer the idea of offline payments in case of an emergency. Demand for accepting cryptocurrency payments, as well as the on-off-ramping/deramping components, is rising. At Ripple Swell, John Low Rank and a panel of industry executives discussed regional trends in crypto liquidity. Even more encouraging is his discussion of the increasing number of businesses who are willing to take cryptocurrency. Any shop that starts taking cryptocurrency will immediately become more popular than its competitors. Simply put, crypto enthusiasts are feeling upbeat again. And this will cause widespread acceptance. Keep that in mind the next time you have a conversation with someone who is not from Cryptus. Of course, they immediately recognize it as monopoly money when you mention it. That can't be true. No sane person would put money into something that has no tangible value. However, the true game-changing moment will come when crypto can be used to buy goods and services anywhere in the world. In the future, everyone will use crypto, and most of them won't even realize it. After that point, XRP will be too expensive for most retailers to carry. Today marks the first anniversary of XRP Healthcare. In only a year, some of what the XRP Health Wallet, for both iOS and Android, has accomplished is listed below. With a solid management team and corporate company structure, deck listings, new alliances, and much more on the horizon, XRP Healthcare, headquartered in Dubai, has delivered Uganda's first NASA-designed ventilator. I still maintain that this is a fantastic undertaking. The healthcare sector is really enormous. All of us will require it at some point. And when you come up with something and you start out little and then all of a sudden it grows into a worldwide endeavor, which that's in the direction that XRP Healthcare is moving. That will add a great deal of utility to the XRP ledger and the XRP cryptocurrency. BlackRock has submitted an official Ethereum exchange-traded fund (ETF) application. Everyone who deals with Ethereum today believes that it will get a $9 trillion influx of capital. That's not how it operates. If anything, BlackRock may invest $50 to $500 million. They won't invest more than a small sum of money on his theory. Also, before you start partying, I recommend doing some research about BlackRock. They plan to massively manipulate the market. However, everyone ultimately allowed their selfishness to triumph. It prevents people from viewing this as a game changer, which is how they should be thinking about it. In my mind, this is a game changer for the CBD industry. See, they are going to influence the market, and the SEC is aware of it. The Bitcoin Spot ETF was rejected by the SEC.gov due to concerns over market manipulation. It's inconceivable that the head of the SEC would ever choose to ignore the founder's request to meet with all of Ethereum's main investors. BlackRock can submit as many motions as they like, but they can't dodge this one. No one at the SEC seems interested in discussing theories, and given that everyone is familiar with ETHgate and the widespread corruption that surrounded it, I don't blame them. Currently, Ethereum, the irony that the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, ICBC, was recently the target of a ransomware attack despite its ties to the cryptocurrency community through Tether. Truth be told, I can't afford such lavish commercial paper. This threatens the safety of the US Treasury market. Crypto. National security is jeopardized by crypto. One more black man in the field of cryptography. Every time anything like this happens, the news outlets are eager to discuss it. Sam's Bacon frying failure to properly fry FTX. They are already aiming for Tether. What will happen there, nobody knows. That's what my previous video was about. See Inside America's Debt Clock in Secrecy Sunday, November 9, 2023. U.S. dollar purchasing power as of the Federal Reserve's founding in 1913, President Franklin D. Roosevelt's gold seizure in 1933, Bretton Woods' gold standard era and subsequent abandonment in 1971. And since 1971, there has been a dramatic change in the distribution of wealth. There are currently incredibly wealthy people in the world. And people in great poverty. As I've noted before, those who do the work in person are the ones who foot the bill, and the debt just keeps stacking up. Look at the current national debt in the United States to see how debt fuels this system. Just under $34 trillion, and then there's this BRICS thing, which aims to control 50% of global GDP by 2040. Expecting it to take until 2040 seems excessive. Not in my opinion. More and more countries already desire to join the BRICS. Because of this, more and more nations will abandon the US dollar in the future. In fact, there is now nothing even keeping the US dollar from falling. Nothing except promises are backing it up. The decline in value since we stopped using the gold standard is evident even here. However, this phenomenon before that time period. Meanwhile, our national debt continues to rise in relation to the value of the dollar. Commercial real estate defaults have been growing. Both sub-$50 million loans and loans over $50 million are experiencing a sharp increase in defaults. Companies that have invested in commercial real estate, like offices, have had a tough time maintaining a steady income and a growing business. These companies are going to feel extra stress due to the high cost of refinancing. There will be a cascade effect into residential real estate after commercial real estate crashes. However, I have decided against investing in commercial property at this time. Considering the emergence of COVID now more than ever, people are able to do their jobs from the comfort of their own homes. And businesses are moving further and further away from that. Right now, the commercial property market is hopeless, and observe how rapidly they sought to turn commercial real estate into residential real estate. This is what will happen next. 50-year mortgages are another option. Most people aren't going to make it through a 50-year mortgage, and you have to remember that they're also going to refinance along the way, so why not simply make it lifelong mortgages now? In the end, you'll be content with very little material possessions. However, XRP gives us hope for the future. There is a clear path forward for XRP until the year 2030. Here, you can see $1, $10, and $100, $1,000, $10,000, and then $50,000 options yours XRP holders. Here then is my take on the matter. When I first heard that XRP had broken the $100 barrier, I assumed it would do so quickly. That theory is founded on the existence of ripples. We can see this scenario playing out, therefore I constantly bring up the topic of diverting business away from SWIFT. The path to $1,000 is more challenging now. This is where I foresee the introduction of tokenization and the carbon credits market, and perhaps even a fully functional monetary system, with XRP serving as the medium of exchange between two CBDCs. What year would it be, however? Everyone thinks suddenly we're gonna go from 69 cents, or 70 cents to $10,000, just like that. It's going to happen. You're going to wake up tomorrow, and XRP is going to be sitting at 10K. I don't think it's going to work like that. I anticipate a slow but steady increase in price, with occasional price spikes that are justified by increased demand. Now let's speak about a 10K XRP price, which I believe would be even further down the road. That's $20,000, probably sometime in 2026, or $2,700 XRP, between now and 2025. And again, that's going to play a significant role in terms of so how much value is going to come from ISO plus the settlement, more adoption happening for RippleNet and XRP, maybe even us adoption happening, which could easily start to really increase the price of this cryptocurrency. However, the upside is that I was just discussing debt. If I won the lottery, I would withdraw just enough to clear off all of my debt, purchase a house for my wife and kids, and enjoy the time I have left with them. This is because the story inside the XRP community shows that there is hope for individuals, and those who invest in XRP have a future. Everyone wants to abandon their jobs in favor of the one I have. They also desire the freedom to pursue their own interests. If I could get 1,000 buyers for my bag, I'd pay off all my bills. Some of the regular folks around here probably just want XRP to rise to the point where they can finally get rid of their debts and ride out the storm in peace. At least, that's how I see it working out. I always thought at some time, you should take profit, pay off some expenses, go and enjoy the money. It'll give you more time to wait for everything to fall into place and XRP's full potential to be realized. But if you look around, you'll see that everyone's primary goal is debt repayment. It's because we currently inhabit a debt-based society. People are spending wildly in excess of their incomes. Everyone has to look wealthy, even if they aren't. But in reality, they owe more than they have. And even if they do have dollars, the influx of countries seeking to depreciate the dollar makes that currency worthless. And yet, we can't seem to curb our spending either. That's what I keep repeating. Since taxpayers expect their contributions to be used for worthwhile endeavors like addressing homelessness, reducing crime in large cities, and maintaining infrastructure like highways. However, it seems like all of our money is disappearing into thin air. And we know that money is being laundered and going back into the pockets of some of these politicians, which is why we're seeing this. And that's why a lot of folks just don't feel like giving the IRS any money anymore. I totally agree with the majority of these people. Take out the IRS and the federal. Let's make a clean break now, and let's look ahead to a brighter future where individuals aren't forced to hold down 2 or 3 jobs simply to make ends meet. It's not fair. People should have time to take pleasure in their lives. And you can get it with XRP. You only need to keep holding it for a while. That's why I always stress the need of having patience and optimism. We should become wealthy together. Reason being, we can become wealthy together. There is hope for our future. It's as simple as maintaining our holdings of this cryptocurrency. So, with that, I'll be ending this video. Please accept my gratitude for tuning in. Thank you so much, everyone. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.